Hello fellow Unidoers, Michael Swan, co-founder and chief commercial officer of Unido, coming to you with our second video on our YouTube channel. Firstly, I do apologise we couldn't get the live stream going last week, but there's lots of questions for our community. I wanted to give an update on the commercials and the project development, so we've put together a video to run through those. You can catch me in the Telegram group for anything specific that I've missed. So we'll start with a general product update. The development of EP continues to power ahead on schedule, and we'll be taking EP to market before the end of this year, so fourth quarter per the project roadmap. We'll have all the functionality, including the newly proposed web wallet, the DeFi dashboard, custom tokens of Ethereum, and of course all the staking options that we've discussed to date. Many of you have been asking for the updates on the EQIBank installation of Unido Insto. So the latest there is we have deployed the product and delivered it to the client. It's undergoing user acceptance. Typically in these sorts of deployments, the clients go back and forward with certain requests. They do trials and ensure that the product is ready. But also on their side, they're deploying a service. So they're busy taking that service to market, doing the marketing exercises and procuring clients. So it's not an immediate handover and it starts earning money on day one, but these longer timeline projects are pretty typical of Insto clients. We'd expect that going forward, but on the converse, they do remunerate the fees and the revenue share much higher than where the EP product places. So these are the ones where the sale efforts take a long time, the integration efforts take a long time, but hopefully the revenue returned makes it all worthwhile. Okay, we'll get on to some community questions. First one we'll answer is staking via the app going to become a feature? Tell us any new exciting features being added to the app. So yes, staking will be a feature. The DeFi dashboard is a core component of the offering, so it allows users to hold tokens but also to delegate to the yield platforms. We're going to add various products, including the Moonstake product, which everyone is familiar, as well as other partnerships that we will announce as they're integrated into the platform. They will be coin specific, so there'll be certain coins of Ethereum, including the UDO token, that will be offered via the staking mechanisms, and we'll bring out further mainnets of different chains. We'll announce those as they come to market. So question's an interesting one. How much time will it take for clients to use the platform? So the answer is for EP, it's going to be a very fast client integration process. Currently, it's available on App Store and Google Play. That will continue. We're going to have a digital integration on-ramp for clients where essentially a client can download the software and start operating it straight away. It will present similar to wallet products that are out there. The deep tech solution regarding the multi-sig sits behind layers, and we have easy to use graphic user interfaces. So it will be simple to use, there won't be any training required. There aren't individual commercial agreements. There's a standard fee schedule that will apply to these that's cheaper than what's available today in the industry for multi-sig custodial wallet solutions, but it comes inherent in the product and it's charged against the token. So we take a slice of outgoing revenue, or we charge a monthly fee. Those revenues are used to go and buy the UDO token off the market. We've already described the burn mechanism to add scarcity to the token, but that all happens in the back end. So there's no commercial contracts to agree with clients. The service kicks off with a standard fee schedule. The turnaround from deciding to use the product to actually implementing it with a business is a matter of minutes. So an interesting question, we've seen this before, is Unido EP designed for only corporates and enterprises, or can it be used for individuals? The answer is it's designed for everyone, and our fee schedule will suit the range of users from individuals or mums and dads all the way up to corporations with sophisticated requirements. Natural persons have crypto assets that are important to them and they can't afford to lose them. Certain people buy digital assets and own them jointly and want joint signature sign off on transacting, similar to a checking account with either to sign or both to sign. So we see that clients would want to use multi-sig very much similar to bank accounts that they use today. And people who have multiple people attached to a single bank account want the multi-sig functionality. So that's what we're going to deliver. The pricing schedule is designed for the level of functionality that individuals might use, opposed to high frequency trading of corporate clients. So there will be a specific fee schedule for clients who want to use it for modest individual users. We had a question of the difference between UnidoCore versus Unido EP. So Unido EP is the wallet package, which is end-to-end simple multi-sig transactions backed by UnidoCore. UnidoCore is the actual technology which enables multi-party computational signing of transactions, and it is the engine which fragments the private key and distributes it amongst various members. The importance here is the wallet is immediate to use, and it is a use case of UnidoCore, but there are various use cases where a project may want to have multi-parties signing to a transaction. Our friends at Hypersign, for instance, look to use multi-sig signing on DID infrastructure where you have multiple parties attesting to whom a person's ID belongs to, for instance. It's a simple example of multi-sig signing onto a transaction. There are numerous opportunities to deploy the technology beyond just crypto, and that's where the UnidoCore product comes in. It's delivered as an API set, and it is delivered to developers. So that makes the product scalable. Third-party developers will take and use the signing engine, and of course, to use the signing engine, they will have to pay the fees in UDO. We have a few community-based questions. The first one is, how does the community play an important role as part of the broader ecosystem? It's a very interesting question, and it's a very important question. We, especially with EP, will be launching a go-to-market exercise once the platform is developed this year, and we are going to need everyone in the community to help push the product. So product awareness is where the community comes in. Holding the tokens is important in creating a liquid market, because of course clients are going to need to buy those tokens to use the service. So our investors from day one, our public markets guys and our guys in our community who joined in our IDO and have bought the tokens off Uniswap and PancakeSwap, are critical to the process. But everyone is critical to people being aware and the broader market awareness of our product. It's a critical product for corporations, and corporations are only just getting their heads around the requirements to get into crypto. So we need these corporations to know the name of Unido, to point them to our website, to have conversations around these names. So of course the UnidoCore leadership team, including myself, will be doing various marketing exercises and educational exercises, but the community, broadly speaking, is encouraged to have these conversations, to speak to people they know in places of influence in businesses that will want to pursue these options and help push our branding. So there's a question here regarding Unido EP usage in exchanges around margin trading and derivatives. It's a very interesting question, and it's something that we have been working on for quite some time, and it specifically relates to Unido Insto. So Unido Insto is designed as a standalone platform, as it would be with EQIBank, for instance. However, it can also be snapped onto an existing exchange, and there's two reasons you may want to do that: to add institutional grade wallets for holding funds to attract corporate and insto clients to exchanges. But also the nature of our technology is you can have on-chain margin lending through a centralized server holding some of the key fragments and choosing not to contribute those fragments to secure transactions and to deny transactions when leverage goes too high, similar to an ordinary course equity margin trading account. So that particular product we know is gaining interest. We have a on-chain security solution which uses the Unido signing engine as well. So that is definitely in the pipeline. We'll be building that out, and we're talking to multiple Insto clients about who would like to use our lending format, including the Unido Insto signing engine. Further to the margin loan or lending question, people have asked about our Marnotaur partnership. It was originally described as the 5x margin tool. It's been rebranded to our Marnotaur. That is a product that we're very excited to offer via the DeFi dashboard. It does allow leveraged investing in Uniswap with on-chain leverage provided. It's another example of lending with security on-chain, and it will be available in the DeFi dashboard. So it's us working with partners to increase lending products and other solutions which are similar to the fiat world but offered in crypto, and we're going to be a platform which brings all these solutions together. There was an interesting question and quite topical, our focus on NFTs. We announced as part of our BSC week several weeks ago that one step towards the promotion end of things would be an NFT hunt. I thought we might spend some time talking about that to make sure it's clear what everyone is playing for. So the idea was to firstly use Binance Smart Chain because it's cheap and effective gas fees allow us to have fun competitions like the NFT Hunt. So the idea was we would create 3 NFTs, have the community provide the artwork, and we would mint 3 NFTs as a BSC contract, 1 single token per contract, and would fragment the tokens because we love fragmentation at Unido, and we would distribute those tokens as rewards through BSC PancakeSwap liquidity pools, through doing community-based activities as a reward for whomever's art has been chosen. So United We Stand is our first NFT, of course. The winner, and we won't disclose the person, but we obviously have airdropped them 0.1 of the NFT, and we've been handing out NFT fragments as rewards. The reason you'd want to do that, firstly, you get to compete and try to win the entire 1 token of the NFT and own the NFT for good. That in itself is an excellent reason. But of course, there is UDO rewards. We have 60,000 UDO tokens up for grabs over the 3 NFTs. We have midway prizes for the top 10 holders, and we have the final prize of 20,000 tokens, UDO tokens, if you reconstruct the full NFT. So the reason you would participate if you're looking to add to the bag of UDO is there are real cash UDO tokens that are available. The prizes are worth thousands of dollars. It's the easiest way to fill your bag other than getting on PancakeSwap and buying them for yourself. I would love to see as many people contribute. We've got the tokens ready to hand out. It's to give back to the community. Please jump on, please complete the tasks, and let's see who can win as many fragments as possible and be named champion. So another question is regarding the different products. This is a bit of a refresher of what we offer in our ecosystem, and it's worth spending time. So the flagship product is Unido EP, which stands for Enterprise Platform. It is the platform we are building and will release this quarter, and is designed primarily for enterprises who have corporate governance requirements around their material financial assets. So for them, for corporates, enterprises, organizations to enter into crypto, they need to have sophisticated corporate governance around those assets. Typical hot wallets do not offer that level of security. If you lose the device, or if someone runs off with the device, the coins are lost, obviously. Hardware wallets are too slow and inefficient. The idea is we have created a hot wallet, but with multi-party computational technology, so that not any one device has the full private key on it. Instead, it is fragmented over various devices, and each device contributes their fragments for transactions to be approved and to be sent to the blockchain. It's a custom solution. You can have custom signing arrangements. I think it's up to 22 individual members can sign a wallet, and you can have any permutation between one and the full 22 signing. So the idea is you can map your signing corporate governance rules that a board of directors or an investment committee might have today regarding voting, and map that directly onto the custody of assets on the blockchain. The further version of the product is Unido Insto, which is a cloud crypto banking as a service platform which offers the same technology to secure clients' assets, but the bank or custody provider or exchange holds the fragments of those keys, and they can exercise their duties as custodians by co-signing transactions if they fall within certain criteria, or they can choose to withhold that if they need to keep the assets where they are in the wallet for custody reasons or for lending reasons, or to observe AML or various other compliance related procedures. The final product is UnidoCore, which is the underlying signing technology. It's an API set which allows third-party developers who are developing blockchain dApps to use our multi-party computational signing algorithm. So if you're building dApps for enterprise clients, this is critical because, as I just mentioned, they need corporate governance workflows, so you can build the flexibility of signing corporate governance workflow and procedures into dApps. So that's the deployment of the 3 products. The important thing to know there from the commercial perspective is the fees derived from each product are paid in UDO. So the UDO tokens that circulate in the market today, we take the revenue from each product and we buy the token back off the market. There is a token buyback and burn procedure, which will burn the tokens from 115 million tokens in circulation down to 92. As we continue to collect revenue. So a portion of that is used for the burn, and a portion is given to our EDF fund, and a portion goes to the developer to continue the development of the product. So we've run through some community questions. We've done a project update. I gave some thoughts regarding the NFT contest. I do thank you all for joining, and I look forward to communicating with you guys in the group. I'm in the Telegram group most days, as you will see. If you have any specific questions, do shout out. We'll try and answer them. I do intend on doing more of these videos, and we'll hopefully get to a point that we're doing live streams once I can sort through my technology issues. So for now, it is bye. I'll see you on Telegram.